So my internet went down. So I had to swap to mobile data.
Very interested in this one. A very confident Lex in his interview prior to this, taking on Takamura. And I think Takamura would have anticipated picking himself second there. I mean, if we could call it, surely they would call it. It would draw out the Lex, and that's exactly what it's done. UK qualifier Lex checks that drive rush immediately.
Comes the boom behind game. It's really interesting. Lex
Oh.
wow on Earth, and he was ready
Heavy punch.
Bro. He's ready to capitalize as well. There's the delay, or maybe an instant
It looks
jump
slightly
back.
delayed jump back, I think.
And yeah, Lex isn't throwing out any booms. I think this is what's throwing off Takamura right now. Super smart to not. Yeah, great
Nice
check.
check.
You're not passing
Is
up.
it with
So
frame
Lex isn't
trapping?
going for booms
Yeah,
at the
but-
moment, right? Which means that you have to
Yeah.
watch out as the Ken player. He's going to do a lot of forward advancing normals. So you have to give him even more space.
Practice.
So, which is kind of counterintuitive to what you want to do as a Ken player. There's the stand roundhouse behind.
Doesn't take the bait there.
He can
That boom. Yeah, attacking that gauge.
chooses heavy Jin Rice so he doesn't get OD flash.
I wish he went for it for the low because it's a frame trap.
Takamura gets
There's no gap for the
punished to
anyway.
great effect, and he's got the corners to do it
No
now.
gap for anything.
Comes the bazooka knee.
Yes.
Very cool,
Pulled it out great
Nice.
escape, yeah.
That was back. That was big. He's back in this round now.
Trying to neutral jump to call out the step kick maybe. No,
enough
Lex
to get a
is
single
ready.
jump.
He's not
There's no
throwing
booms.
booms, bro. He's not throwing booms.
The-
Into the level 3.
My goodness,
Okay.
Lexi. Is it like that?
Lex off the tap ban fears for some backdash into Fairs, but with punish. He's giving him more.
Oh man, that reach from a mile away.
Nice.
Fairs, but with
Finally
punish.
got
He's
that
giving more
button.
space now. Uses the back
Clean out
throw,
of the
plus
late
six.
throws. He's
Get
expecting
the
that.
Fairy Jin right again.
Nice.
Nice jump timing, switch it up, back in the corner you go, Ken style.
Has been back
More
in
with a
the
bit of
corner.
momentum now.
Now I finally got it. Nice.
Crouching medium kick
Maybe
whip
a
plus
driving
one,
back
one
one should
stop.
have been better. Nice.
Delay to
Stuff.
catch the back
Dead.
dash, and that's going to be
Down.
the first
Back.
round for
Back.
Takamura. If he spends
Level
the second
one.
one, he will.
Dead.
Balls there, well played.
Yeah.
Jump as well. If
Do
they
better
use that
next
forward
time.
step kick, you do get the cross-up jump. It's
Yeah,
basically
man.
like a boom, right?
He's got a massive hurt
Perfect,
when he
by the
does
way.
that.
He's trying it now.
All the anti-air so far from Lex. Great angle there. Whip punishes that fierce punch.
So smart from Lex to just stand in that space and
And look at the reward for that as well, to take out full screen, balloon to the corner.
ooh, big whiff, but not capitalised for Takamura. Back to the wall.
Yeah, it's like, I think therefore I am. The booms have been very sparingly used here. Again,
Oh,
whip
nice.
punish. Beautiful play from Lex.
Oh, he threw the fast one on purpose.
I'm not sure. Maybe he's gonna be
Threw
able
the
to
fast
secure
one
this
on
round.
purpose.
Reacted.
Yeah,
So that he
get the full
could.
combo extension, get as much meter as possible before he cashes out. He's gonna be able to kill without spending any super meter.
Threw the
here.
fast one on purpose to make
Very
Takamura
smart
look
stuff. A
hurt.
double perfect. La réponse.
Wow. These guys are trading perfects right now. And it is game point for Lex. Equalizer point. Hit confirmed straight away though. Takamura off to a terrible start here. No bad
big
bet.
bet.
Defeated him.
Great block from Lex.
Fine, he doesn't have level 3.
Drive rush
So
bait.
this
Parry,
one.
yeah. Takamura.
Beautiful.
He
He needed that. Can he make it count?
Patience.
Oh, meaty, heavy punch.
Yellow.
He's trying to jump back.
It's on the fourth frame, so you can't. He catches delay jump backs perfectly
Oh,
in there
no.
on the plus six. But oh my goodness, that's
Yeah,
huge.
good guy, he
The
held
real
that very.
estate thing and the whole screen to work. We are going to see booms now.
Takamura has to run DP.
Another easy one back from Lex. Impact. No
Oh.
special. Level 2.
You can take it, you can take it.
Tackle on skates, he
No,
can't
why
get-
did you could have taken it?
Chippable now.
This is huge
What's the run
now.
stop? No.
Plus,
Sure you can. Haha.
he's not dead though.
No, he's not dead, but he's
Not going to get
frozen.
gravity
Yeah.
on time.
He's also frozen the level 2 gate, so if you can get the screen, he's
Get
still in
the
a great
screen,
position there, Lex.
Dash up, he gets the dash
Takamura
up.
needs to get that drive meter back.
Here comes the
Ace
boom.
that.
There they are.
Oh, beautiful stuff from Lex.
What?
I think that's why he pressed to draw out that level 3.
You
Back
see
up
this
the
place?
back.
If you can get the screen, he's still in a great position
Like-
there, Lex.
Every other time he did crash medium kick run, Lex was mashing. So, dash up, crouch medium kick,
Needs to
run step kick with a frame trap Lex.
get that drive meter back.
Here comes
Ace
the boom.
that.
Here's what it is.
I think that's why he pressed to draw out that level
Pressure.
3. Knew that.
Head.
Yeah, yeah.
Get hit.
Big bet. I'm up.
He blocked.
They are knowledge.
Tie break match here. It's going to be straight into this final anchor game where Hurricane is
best
waiting to see
ending
who's going to play incredible form.
Indie Walker is very.
Days right now.
All right, it's been an
Very
excellent and
solid.
close match. We're denied
Let's
another
see how-
tiebreak.
whether
I'm
it's
waiting for
solid
our first
enough
tiebreak
to,
of the day. It's not going to be now. Hurricane, you came up
survive.
earlier and you
Hurricane.
cleaned house. Is this the same plan right now?
Yeah, basically it's going to be the same plan. Everything's going well so far. I'm not going to be panicking about like taking a loss. It's not over. We still have a chance to make it, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, I like that. The captain is there. And the question on Team Mao's side is who is coming up to play against Hurricane. And I see Ending Walker pulling up. It's no stretch November. We don't get Dalsim today. Ending Walker, can I get your character and control scheme?
Ryu on Classic.
Ryu on Classic. Is Kami a matchup you particularly like with Ryu? What's your feeling on Kami?
I like it.
That was such a short answer. I thought I had it, man. Shake each other's hands. Let's go. I'll break you at some point. You guys have a seat. Get ready for the first to three. Stengen, F4, take it away, guys.
Logan is somewhere saying, yes, it's not just me that has to deal with this now. Damascus has to deal with it as well. What do you think, F-Word, about this match in particular?
I like it.
Nice, nice. Super great insight there from my co-commentator in F-Word. I mean, listen, we got it right. We didn't get the order right, but as far as
All the matchups
the
right.
matchups,
Come on, bro.
we did think that this would happen.
Dude,
and
that's why we're here, baby. We got the insight, man.
Come on.
Yeah, okay, we got the last 3 rocks. Shut up, shut up. Shut your mouth, man. You don't be getting into the details of these things, guys. What matters is on this occasion, yeah? With that many scenarios, man, you didn't get the order right? Shut up, don't get into the details, yeah? We got the matches right, you get me? The team matches right, every single one nailed. Even the characters, all the way down to the man said.
Yeah?
Said Kusanagi Terry as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Come on.
I did think that would be the case.
Outside
and,
of us being, Mystic Max. This is a very exciting one, isn't it, Sengan?
It is. Ryu does a lot of damage, and then Walker, is as on form as anyone else is on that Mouse team, and I think he would be. I think the one thing that Hurricane has in his favor is he hasn't been about for a while, so he has the element of surprise. I mean, he has been playing ranked a lot in the EU recently, so maybe he has run into Ending Walker, but listen, Mao's had the advantage there at home, so the fact that Ending Walker stepped up to the plate shows that he's confident. He's ready versus Hurricane.
Yeah, there's no hesitation, and he is the most, informed guy. Arguably, he's qualified for the Capcom Cup. He did a great job at the World Warrior Final, I think, just last week. Problem just came up. We saw there's some issues there, maybe with the controller or the screen. Something wasn't going too well for him. So, we saw there's some issues there, maybe with the controller or.
Waiting to fast forward, I was realizing I'm not live.
With a touchy.
Falling walks forward and too confident with the frames. If Ending Walker comes out and doesn't press anything in neutral, just walks forward and blocks, Hurricane might think, okay, I've got my engine going, but might be falling into an Ending Walker trap where he's giving Ending Walker too much information. Let's find out.
Yeah, he's got to be careful how much he extends.
Yes.
With a tank.
Nice.
Oh, the range on that perfectly spaced dive kick. Caught in mid-input.
Ending Walker has just thrown 2 fireballs so far. Here comes the Nordics, finally. Being super respectful of Hurricane in neutral.
Nice placement of that stand jab. Just keep him honest. Bait out of DP doesn't work. I like that he's putting that out there though.
Yeah, seems like he's
Yeah,
approaching
he
with the
got away
jab,
with that
yeah.
one too many times
Looking for
earlier.
it.
Ending Walker not having it.
Oof. And we saw this last time with Ending Walker, approaching with lights, using the fireball to keep him at bay, ready for the DP, yeah.
Ooh, bust out. Probably the round if that gets blocked.
Okay, Ending Walker not looking to get into this crouch and kick space.
He knew he was looking for that straightaway drive reversals. Ooh, nice walk back space in there into the stand medium. Oh, catches him out. Oh, no cancel.
Maybe he was seeing what he was going to do on hit.
Maybe just chose not to burn himself that last minute. Wouldn't have killed maybe, I'm not sure, but he's in a good position now.
Nice.
Opening there.
For Hurricane, but he's... Oh, my God.
Wow, what a choice.
And I thought this might happen. That solar plexus blows up any type of spacing traps that you want to play. Ending Walker is just coming in, super safe with jabs, fireballs from full range, and everything else. He's not really whiffing anything. So you see Hurricane now taking the fight to him with walk forward throw. He's got to try and coax something out of Ending Walker, the bigger buttons like these solar plexus.
Oh, it's final.
What does he keep dropping though?
Gonna take a big punish for that.
Oh, catches.
Oh, like a delay jump back, maybe?
Yeah.
Wonderful choice there from Hurricane. Good round so far. Oh, the plexus. No, bad drive reversal.
Why?
Side switches.
Side switch.
Oh, we wanted to stand throw. It didn't come.
to be careful. The solar plexus here. The stand fierceness now will come out in the corner. You have nowhere to go.
Burns him out.
So,
Right, he couldn't stand up this time.
whoa.
Just not enough meter to eat that.
Got to enter the third
Would
round
have been a
without
scary
spending his
situation
level
had that
3
connected. I mean, he burned himself out in the process though, so
or any super meter
too much
whatsoever.
damage, I guess.
That's good. For Hurricane,
Yeah, Hurricane making the
or
adjustment.
Mm.
Oh, missed
So that's not
the
real?
roundhouse, and he's with punished for it. Great awareness there from, and readiness from Ending Walker to make him pay.
Ding dong.
Stand jab, so well placed. Take for it, back to neutral we go. As you mentioned, man, very few fireballs at that range. Jump range just to keep it safe. Draco DP just keeping it safe.
Walker
Nice,
expecting to shift up the gears in a minute.
Hurricane is doing it, baby.
Such a close round.
Nice.
The roundhouse connects again.
Booking
For
his
it.
life with that head.
Hurricane tries to jump in.
Oh no, he was doing so well.
Strange choice. He was still in a good position until then.
One of the
It's
breaks.
desperate game now for both of these guys.
One of the guys.
Lack of discipline
Good
on the
last minute
side.
block.
Has to be careful of solar plexus and drive
I like
rush
that he
overhead.
did the button there. Ooh.
Whipping in his face.
I like that he did a
That is what
button there
discipline gets you,
after
effort.
the
Ending
drive
Walker
rush jab.
committing to
Because last time
everything.
Ending Walker, he has been throwing
Being in range,
before.
being out of range, being in
And
range,
Ending
being out
Walker
of range.
didn't
If he's in range, it's
execute.
only by a light,
So he
so
was
it's
thinking
non-committal.
2 steps ahead.
Saw that
And maybe
Hurricane
Ending
was
Walker
whiffing a lot of
wanted
heavy
to jump
kicks
back.
because he was, those heavy kicks were less of
Because
a
that's
I'm
Hurricane would be
fighting you in
affected,
neutral,
yes.
it was a more keep away from me, I don't want you in this space type of roundhouse. So all of a sudden when he tries to go for, I believe it's forward roundhouse with Cammy, she's got like 3 different roundhouses. Ending Walker was out of range and was ready with the touch kill.
And that's a famous track that she has because she reels back significantly, makes whatever button you press with, and punishes automatically for a huge reward. But Ending Walker did, as you said, absolutely nothing and was ready for the whiff punish. Great choice. Oh, missed his whiff punish just a bit too slow there. Wow. Early back throw pays off. Ending Walker was trying to shimmy there, but wasn't anticipating such an early throw.
Yeah, if I'm Hurricane now, I need to be in light range versus Ending Walker, and I can't press. I have to start getting Ending Walker to press first.
What did he press there? Got counter hit.
Or whatever it was the
Ending
wrong
Walker has
button
been
effort.
very solid.
Wow. Triple chain jab, frame kill.
Ah, plus on whip.
Close
Even
on
reacting to
with.
that Hurricane, not reacting to that one. He's not going to spend.
He's alive.
He's gonna go for
The
the
reversal.
DP.
Yeah.
Is that
Better.
going to cost him? I doubt it, but let's see. Big
Oh.
whiff from Hurricane. Gets whiff punished.
Ending Walker has
Ending
been his
Walker now
control very
halfway
well.
there, so he's thinking.
Yeah, super smart game plan from Ending Walker right now. It's catching Hurricane off guard. Look at that, it's just always out of range, and it's throwing Hurricane's footsie and neutral off. Because he's always out of
Oh,
range,
beautiful.
he's normally ready for the DP because he's not doing anything, so you get to just look for the jump, but gets caught walking back.
Yeah, finally gets him to whiff a throw as well. He's out of the corner, that delayed jump out. Doesn't fall off his
How
combo.
does Ending Walker drop someone?
Had the hit ball there, Ending Walker.
Well, sound like he's more reliable.
Burnt himself out though. Meaty throw.
Uh-oh. Nice.
Jab reversal. Connect. Hurricane needs an opening. He's
Oh,
gonna get
boy.
He is. Oh, it's low. Doesn't follow the combo. Buttons. Hurricane has to back away. The meter's coming back now for Ending Walker. Here it comes.
This is horrible if you're
Use your
Hurricane.
vines towards the
Ending
corner.
Walker, foot on his neck.
No,
The shim sham.
Man.
From Ending Walker, securing 2 battles right now. He needs 1 more to take
I wonder what
the
his
team
Japanese
match
guys
from
are
Mouse.
saying.
And look at Hurricane right now. He's unsure what to do in neutral.
Ending Walker so calm, so relaxed. Gets his place. 2-0 up here. Team in a phenomenal position. Let's hear what the team has to say.
Moi, je pense qu'il faudrait que tu imposes quelque chose.
Tu trouves que je suis trop passif, par exemple?
Très bien ce que tu fais, mais il y a des moments où tu devrais plus prendre l'opportunité, tu vois. Mais sinon, franchement, c'est très bien. Au niveau du neutral, tu fais pas d'erreur, mais
Twist
ça
that,
se joue à
twist
rien
that.
à chaque fois.
What type of
devrait
adjustment
prendre
would you like to see from
Initiative.
Hurricane, F-word, if you're him?
Great spot there, bro, because Ending Walker's game plan seems heavily focused on these.
Nice.
Like, even if you're
Drive
losing,
this low,
like, around,
dang.
you don't let Hurricane get any momentum.
Wow, you even made
Big
with
on
Hurricane
slowing
with
down
fighting
momentum.
with funny.
And a lot of that is, like you said, it's just
What
doing
happened
nothing
there?
and just going back to neutral and just making him wait. And then throwing that
That's
out
stuff
occasionally
factoring
doesn't
that
hurt
forward
either.
heavy punch.
That meaty, that would have been a combo. Good block. Specific setup. I think Hurricane was
Oh,
up to it. Misses his
mess
dive
up the
kick.
death.
Oh, Hurricane. Not still, not after all these years.
And now you're seeing the gear shift.
Oh, beautiful
my
punch
God.
game. We see that little
This
delay
is
jab 3 times now on the wake up.
Problem.
This time, the timing completely changed up from ending Walker to counter hit and punish to great effect.
Hurricane,
What an adjustment.
And he was so confident that he just drove right behind it. I'm not sure if that was a hit confirm off of a light.
Nah,
I'm not going to give him that much benefit of the doubt. He committed, was sure in his response, and was able to get away with it. Now you're seeing the roundhouses come out from ending walk. He's starting to open up the frames here. Hurricane on the back foot. Oh, again, the solar plexes. Beautiful check back. Don't try and steal behind the crouching medium punch. The delay. Again,
Why is Andy Walker dropping so much?
This is DP there. Can
good
Hurricane
for
make
us,
some around count? He needs this. It's set point. It's match point here. Team match point for Ending Walker. Oh, the whip speed him. It's the Rango strike rush forward over.
Not like
it's all
this,
gonna
man.
connect. And Ending
Not
Walker.
like this.
It's I was too far. Oh, Hurricane's gone. I was gonna get it. What's going on? Take it.
What the heck? What
I'm not
the
sure.
heck?
Whatever it was the wrong option. And
What the
this
heck?
could.
That's why it's good to sit down and watch
thought that
you
was
see the
too far when
KO.
I saw that
What?
choice to follow up there from Ending Walker. Surely he knows.
Needs to shake it off. He's still been in a commanding spot. It doesn't matter. You both spent your level 3. You're in pole position here in neutral. Oh,
Yeah, nice.
my
Came
God,
back on him now.
Walker. His head goes to the heavens.
Because he's
Let
been
this
doing
go
that.
for you.
He did it twice
We see
before.
some negative body language from Ending Walker in his step.
And maybe that thing still last one, man.
Delay back throw. Oh,
No, Hurricane, you're giving a gift. Don't squander it, please.
Wake up,
maybe.
with DI
Maybe
there.
you want
He
every
wants to
reversal.
burn him out. That's exactly what he does. And keeps his own meter in the process.
Nice. Hey, let's go. Enter the Hurricane and then walk. Oh, yep.
That's just what you can delay.
He
Sure,
tried
you can.
into the what?
No.
The level 1 for the handle, and Eddie Walker manages to clutch it
Yeah.
out. Miles take a 30-10
GG.
victory over Wolves. Beautiful stuff from Ending Walker.
Not letting that moment of chaotic execution come back and bite him. Makes the adjustment necessarily, gets the win, and Mouse will take a 30-10 victory, as you just called out there. And the momentum that was going so well for Hurricane suddenly halted as Wolves in the form of
Folks, sharp at range. You was press type of.
no much more. It was a really strong start there from Kusanagi with the Terry, and that Terry is definitely some great ending feel in the back.
I did the word. I'm so happy. Ending Walker.
Over how they're feeling. I've taught them over how they're feeling after that great success.
Yes, sir. Team Mouse confirming a second victory today. A great day. It finished with Ending Walker. Ending Walker, there was a little bit of a scary moment at level 3 dropping. Did it change anything or just whatever next round?
Whatever next round. That's all.
I did the word. I'm so happy. We were scared, man. It happens. But GG's to you. Lex, you have been big chilling today, man. These matches have been looking pretty comfortable to you.
Yeah, I practiced it with Ending Walker, so I felt pretty comfortable going into it.
I like that. Very solid. Garnet, of course, we don't see you on this one, but sometimes it's good to take a step back and watch the team, yeah?
Yeah, this game I prefer to stay on the bench because we have to face targeting infectious for Marisa, so we are looking for a good matchup, and just, yeah, that's it.
All right, and problem, listen, at the end of the day, 10 points dropped, happens, but pretty good first day, right? 70 points, 2 wins. How's it going for the team?
Yeah, it's going good for the team. That's the diplomatic, professional answer I will give you. It was amazing. Everyone played well, so I'm happy with the result.
See, that's the word of a true captain. And of course, in pure tradition, I need to give the last words to Ending Walker. Any last words?
GG's again.
GG's again. That's one more word than earlier. We're taking a break and we're back with Aegis versus NIP right after the break.
Yeah, come on. Actually, don't mind this one. I kind of like it, actually. Yeah, I like it. No aura pass. The way game was swap. Sanitize rap.
Because you know how I do in my groove, and you know that I never lose. Hit a 1-2 shot with the power move. Yeah, I gotta do what I gotta do. What can I say though? Let me out the cage, I'm an animal. About to tear it up, all guts, all glory. No comparing us, it's my victory. All the way from LA to Osaka. Yeah, you best believe that I'm gonna do you proper. It's a showdown right now, better watch out. Shorty, you can, no man, it's a knockout. No matter who it is, when you match me up, you getting knocked down, ain't no stacking up. Left, right, up, down, super combo. I ain't never scared, never quitting as the motto. Yeah, come on.
I forget I'm not live, so I can fast forward.
End of the day, and of course we start not only with the predictions but also with a bit of tutorials. Jammers, Shari Stengan, what do you have for me?
Oh my goodness, listen, we have something spectacular, and it's spectacular because I'm not giving the tech tip. It is the technician Jammers doing it. So Jammers, please teach me the game. I beg you.
This guy ain't like he's the real technician of Street Fighter 6. Right, we're going to pick another one here for you guys. One of my favorite mechanics in the game, that is going to be punish counter. Now, there's a difference between counter hit and punish counter. We're going to focus on the latter. There are start-up, active, and recovery frames to every move. Think of it as story, beginning, middle, and end. We're focusing on the ending part. When you use a move and it either gets blocked or it whiffs against a certain opponent, you are left in a certain state. That is what is called the punish counter. And the punish counter is what is a visual indication and a massive reward for your opponent to not only do big damage, steal some drive gauge, and obviously put you in a more dangerous position than you were before. It's not, obviously it's tied to recovery state, but punish counter pops up very frequently at high level play. And it's something that gives you more of an incentive to understand how to get it to pop up more frequently. And that's one of the reasons why the damage output in Street Fighter 6 is incredibly high. So definitely learn where you're going to land these punish counters and why, and make sure you mitigate the amount of times it happens for you. But that's enough about me. I haven't got my Steam Deck on me, but I'll do my punish counter stuff later. What we are going to do is transition into the important part, and that is the predictions. These two actually got it right with the previous match before, so maybe we might be able to get it again. So, break it down for me, Stengan. Obviously, the red arrow is the anchor match. That's what we put before. But what have we said for the 4-2 matches before that?
Yeah, we're not sure in terms of order. We might not be right. We thought Big Bird might put himself first, and Mr. Kills You might go up against Big Bird. I believe we thought second would be Phenom, and they would send up gaming to counter Phenoms, either Mai or Cammy, and then we thought Angry Bird would pick Anchor, would go Anchor again, and they would send forth Valmaster with Elena, maybe try and, you know, throw Angry Bird off with that Elena pick, and then we think in the bonus match, if it does go that far, it's going to be Juicy Joe versus Crimson. Or maybe I've messed up and Phenom was going to be the bonus match. But we definitely said Big Bird. Yeah. I'll tell you what, just quickly, before you get to speak again, Jabbers, you can read me a bedtime story any day of the week, fam. That was beautiful.
Infectious Can.
Infectious Can as well. Do you want to play like the pros?
He needs to bring that back. He needs to bring that back.
Let's check in with Damascus while we're having too much fun over here. Damascus, please introduce the away team.
All right, thank you, Stengan. And Jammers, it's time to dive into our fifth team match of the day. Starting with the away team, it's going to be Ninjas in Pyjamas this time. NIP pulling up with, of course, none other than Angry Birds. And to follow with him all the way from Sweden, Juicy Joe. Never see one bird without the other. Next player, Big Bird. And last but not least, the team captain, Phenom. NIP, of course, out there. Angry Bird, let's have a quick chat. Of course, it was a great start for you. And it was a bad start for Team Aegis. So the best moment for you to just continue grabbing these points, eh?
Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna keep playing our best anyways.
And last grand finals last year was you guys against Aegis with slightly different rosters. Obviously, you guys took it, but do you think there's a bit of revenge brewing on their side, preparing extra for you?
Maybe, actually. I think that maybe. But our lineup is also different. So I'm excited to see how it's gonna come out.
Well, let's go, guys. NIP, you can take a seat on the away side, getting ready for your second match of the day. Remember, them being away means that they have to unveil the lineup first. But against them is going to be the team with the home advantage, both geographically as we are filming in Paris, but also in terms of this match, led by the one and only Kills You. And up next, we have not seen him play just yet, but maybe now is the time. Valmaster. Another new addition to the team and an excellent start for him earlier, racking up 10 points for his team. Gaming. And last but not least, the team captain, Mr. Crimson. Of course, couple battle awards, from Kills You last year. That was the grand finals. You were part of grand finals against NIP. So does this match have a slightly different taste, knowing that this can be a great way to start the tournament?
Yeah, it's always an amazing match against them. So I'm very happy to play against them again because it's always amazing, and I like the competition and to play against strong players.
And for your side, what do you think has changed for like your team, yourself as well, since last year that's going to put you in final position to take the edge?
We play different character, and some patch arrived this year, so I think we have better chance this year to win.
All right, I like that. We're going to be looking forward to that. Kills You, Team Aegis. You can take a seat on the home side and wait to check what the lineups are, because as always, the away team has to reveal the lineup first and the home team can act accordingly. So the question is, who is being put on the field and who is being benched? Jammers, Sengan, what's the lineup like?
Thank you very much, Damascus. We are going to take up the lineup very shortly. Just to give you guys some news.
What?
Wait, production. You sure you ain't got this the wrong way around?
Crazy. Angry
You sure
Bird
it's
first.
Angry Bird is not supposed to be at the back? Okay. The voice of reason's telling me that Angry Bird stepped up to the plate after I have footage of him saying he doesn't like first to two, but it looks like he is going to lead the charge here for this fixture. Phenom coming in the middle with the Cammy, and it's going to be Big Bird at the back with the man of the turbulent winds. Reverse order of what they normally do. What do you think, Angry Bird?
The old switcheroo street. They got us that Angry Bird. Yeah, say, gotcha. Very interesting. Angry Bird going first. Now we need to know if we got the matchups right. So the only way to do that is to transition over to our smooth talking brother Damascus to find out who the home team is sending.
She's trying to reclaim the friendship after talking crap earlier, yeah? I got you. I love you, Sengan. Amjad, I thought you didn't like first to two.
It's a team thing.
Taking a bullet for the team, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
That is a team member. That's what I like, you know? That's what a good team is. Team Aegis, who is stepping against Angry Birds. Kills You, it is Kills You. First question, of course, I need your character and control scheme.
Mai and Classic.
All right, so obviously Angry Bird has been, the absolute enemy last year. He's looking like he's going to be the same this year. What's your take on his, play this day?
I always like to play against him. I like the slow pace and the matchup. So yes, I want to play him, and it will be a good match.
All right, guys, you can go for your handshake before we go for this one. Terrible. That was a terrible one, man. That was like, the hands were not firm. That was like 0 out of 10. At least they're good at the game. Sengan, Jammers, go watch the high level play. This dap was terrible.
I'm not even going to talk about that because I've been told off by all the other talent here that I'm terrible at daps. That's it.
You've got something. We've all got stuff to improve on, bro. Let's give us that right now. Come on. See, that was cold. That was clean. I believe in you, my guy.
Don't listen to what they say. Watch what they do. Just look at his face. Listen. I've learned the hard way about that in my personal life. Anyway, right. So in these two teams, in the regular season, NIP accumulated 80 points to Aegis' 0. In the finals, it was 70-30. So if we're talking about mathematically, this team, NIP, have got a significant advantage in terms of accumulating points. But Angry Bird was at the back last time. They had a very stoic formation, and Angry Bird says, look, I'll step up to the plate. You heard it there, verbatim. It's a team thing.
New team.
I can't be selfish anymore.
New season, new team, new tactics, it seems like. I am very surprised to see Angry Bird here in the Vanguard spot, but he's here. Interesting that Kills You, brought himself forward. We've seen so far when a contender versus a contender has gone against each other, it has been 30-10 on either side. I'm interested to see this one specifically because Aegis is a contender and so is NIP. But NIP are the defending champions. If they're able to get 240 zips here on the first day, that is huge.
Well, again, high expectation. You're hoping for high results, right? And obviously the reward is to get the whole team to Capcom Cup 12. These guys did earn top spot on the leaderboard last season, 360 points. That was a 270-point differential from them and the bottom teams of the number 6. But they want to get the grand final position of just having, the top seed position of just sitting in the grand finals. Yeah. Obviously, the MVP of last season with the anchor match, he is changing roles, which means now that he's done that, he's completely messed up my theory coming in, which is fine. It gives me more work to do. But it means now, okay, look, if I can get 20 points, surely I can get 10.
Yeah.
But then what that means as well, let's not forget, before I stop my own train of thought, Angry Bird did beat Senor Power earlier today. He did use the Mai before he switched to the Kami, so he's not unfamiliar with the character, but it's the playstyle he's more accustomed to. And I think Angry Bird, for me, is one of the players with some of the best player psychology in the business. He knows what you want to do, but more importantly, when you need it. When you need that throw to build up, he backdashes. When you need to overextend, maybe a DP will come out. But again, he's got the movement there as well. We saw earlier, it was gaming against Infectious, the EXAir Fireball.
Yeah.
I remember I was talking with Big Bird. Big Bird did say that Angry Bird's got some of the best EX Fireball usage, both grounded and air version, in their specific situations as well. So maybe we'll see more of that. Really looking forward to it, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, Kills You were mentioning about how Angry Bird handled the last Mai. Kills You is going to be in this game because Kills You is at the top in...
Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, Kills You were mentioning about how Angry Bird handled the last Mai. Kills You is going to be super aware of, micro walk forwards, behind minus buttons, the type of flexibility that Angry Bird likes to use when it comes to his defensive options in this game, because Kills You is at the top in France as well. So it's going to be super interesting to see those two go back and forth. I don't feel like Kills You is going to overextend as much as possibly... who was the other Mai that Angry Bird beat?
Today?
Yeah, today.
Senor Power.
Senor Power.
Yeah, Senor Power.
I don't know if he'll overextend as much as Senor Power. You might, be more respectful, be ready for a counter stand like kick into drive rush. We don't know. We're just theory fighting right now. We will find out after this little technical fix that we are getting for the players. However, it is going to be super nuanced between these two players. They're at the top of their games in their respective regions. Kills You has seen so many different looks towards his Mai. Angry Bird has, played the best of the best as well. So it's going to be, the margin for error is going to be so small here, Jammers.
Yeah, 1000% agree with you in that regard as well. Also, this is something I really thought about before coming into the studio earlier today. It's for all the players individually, the mental, the mindset coming in. So, just for those of you who don't know, we're playing 6 matches today, which means every team plays twice. That's going to go on for the foreseeable future. You, as a player, can have 2 wins and 0 losses leaving the day, 1 win and 1 loss, or you have 0 wins and 2 losses. Those are the 3 outcomes that can happen for the end of the day. Everybody is going to have one of those 3 outcomes. He's in a position of, am I going to go 1 apiece, or am I going to go 0-2 going into the next day? So that's I think that's going to be something that weighs on each of the players' mind.
Great maths, yeah? Come on, breaking it down. All right, Jammers, I hear you, cuz.
Take man's twists by force.
The psychology behind... did I win? Did I lose today? Did I go 0-2? You might be right there. You might be on.
That's something you don't speak about it. You walk away and you see everybody else talking about it. But we're getting into it, ladies and gentlemen. Our first player match of this team match here. Yeah, it will be Mai versus Akuma. I actually didn't mind this matchup when I was playing Mai for a little bit. I think if you goad Akuma into throwing regular fireballs, catch the timing to EX fan, you get a punish counter from a dry rush conversion. think you're good. So you got to utilize the light fans to kind of force him to do something. Or he tries to go for a delayed frame trap with the back heavy kick off the drive rush though.
Nice. And you see Angry Bird trying to walk forward, throw behind the minus frames, and kills you already stepping back to be out of range. The nuance, the two taps into absolutely nothing. The punish was there from Kills You. These guys have come to play, jammers.
Oh, he's going to end the combo with level 1. He will do cover in the 9. Doesn't even need the stocks, but a perfect.
What?
Open up. What's up?
What an intro. Yeah, from Kills You.
Of course. Look, he needs this now. He needs to pick it up. It's not as if he can't play at the highest level. He's at Capcom Cup before. He's won his World Warrior. He's on the cable requiring 10 points for his team. That delay jab was pretty scary there, I think, from Kills You, but luckily Angry Bird wasn't quite ready to catch it.
Oh! Even the perfect parry was, you know.
Now Angry Bird responds with a step out.
Didn't commit to the adamant flame follow-up, trying to catch him to protect the drive rush, but he snuffed it out and was very patient there, Kills You, when he saw the adamant flame after the drive rush.
So Angry Bird.
We're seeing the difference between Senor Power and
3-0
Kills You.
is on the
With
line.
Kills You ready for those fireball mixed up, and he takes the first game in emphatic fashion. The first battle, should I say, versus Angry Bird. Okay, all the French in the world happening right now. And they're going straight back in. Angry Bird's like, okay, fair enough, let's go back. A lot of forward gears is whipping on Angry Bird's side. Kills You pick up from that.
Maybe I think maybe Angry Bird felt he didn't shift from gear 1, so you can go right back in. Because
Made him whip,
gear 1, it's perfect parry.
right.
Crouching, heavy punch follow-up there. I know we're on the throw again. He's got to be careful. We've seen the punish count, as we talked about Detective, show up numerous times here. Look at that damage that again.
Oh my goodness.
Gonna be a bit of scaling though.
Still got one more stock. And look at that. Angry Bird having to bet big because his life's down. Is down. Kills You is giving him all this screen to work with. Delay back throw. Heavy delay back throw off of the stand fierce block. He thought maybe a DPOS would come out, but Kills You chose the right response. He is on player match point.
Looking to get into this one here. Angry Bird really hasn't shifted from gear 1, or maybe Kills You is just that excellent of a player and study Angry Bird to a T. But he's just playing it slow, poised. There's a crouching medium punch buffer into the Tatsu conversion.
Yeah,
I like this from Angry Bird. I think maybe go a bit more on a counter punch style. Bring Kills You into you. Let him whiff. It's been Angry Bird on the front foot so far during this match, but the delay, it's like he had it right and then second-guessed himself. This is going to be huge for Angry Bird. He's going to get this round.
What heavy punch?
Yeah, because he has the corner extension.
Right, slowly but surely coming back. And some of the world's best players show you the magic when their opponent's on match point, because they have no choice but to come back. And that was an empty jump. Didn't need the jump in. So get a punish cannon conversion into the Shinobi Bachi. There you go.
Right, again, you see there, delayed and was ready with the cross guard. His raid, oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
that was dead.
That was disgusting. Kills You to fake out into the low. Absolutely caught him. This should be enough, I'm not sure.
Hold on.
Dead.
It is la
Went too
perfect
deep into it.
parfait from Kills You. Taking out Angry Bird in that first game, securing 10 points for Team Aegis.
Wow.
If you Kills You, you've gone 1-1, you're happy, huh?
More than that, what he's done is actually made Angry Bird get his first loss of a season on day 1. It took until the grand finals of the entirety of SFL 2024 for this man to lose. And now he's stepped up to a first to 2.
You can see he said to Big Bird, sorry, Jammers, sorry, I cut you off, but you can see he's talking with Big Bird saying he played well. Like, even though he lost, it's not rattled him. He's like, that's fine. It happens, he played well, it's first to 2, and, you know, fair play to him.
Well, look, you got to think long-term here in Street Fighter League. And again, this is valuable data because they're going to have to play them again when Aegis are going to be away and they got the home advantage here. So again, there's going to be a lot of experimentation, lots of versatility going to be happening. But again, you highlight this numerous times. We got to give credit to Kills You's movement and his patience as well. And I think in the very last interaction, hopefully we see it on the replay, how he utilized Drive Rush to throw off his opponent, because it could have been Drive Rush overhead, but he whiffed the low before he got, he whiffed the light before he got able to walk backwards and not commit to it.
Yeah, it was almost like you see those drive rush baits where they drive rush in, do a light, and then they don't press anything, and you see the opponent take advantage of that. But he did drive rush light into meaty crouch light kick. Like it was a bait on top of a bait into, no, I actually am going for offense, and closed it out. Had enough meter to secure that first player match. So excellent stuff from Kills, who came super prepared, super ready. He was ready with the punish on the Adamant Flame with the perfect parry as well. Just all of the, I don't want to say flowchart offense, but the sequences that you're used to seeing from Akuma, that Angry Bird went for. Killsy was ready, and you saw it from the first interaction, man. Like, he went into minor string, crouching light punch into crouching medium punch, which is like, it's not my turn anymore. So we were saying the nuance is super important. He tried to walk forward and grab, and Killsy backed out and was ready with the punish counter. But I can waffle about that for ages. What's more important is what Damascus has to say. Please, tell us, brother.
All right, a very surprising, first match, I want to say. Phenom, last year you had your MVP, and now, like, on the first day, Angry Bird, like, experiencing defeats. You said it earlier, this season's going to be difficult. Did you expect that difficult?
I mean, yeah, I think everyone is good, and the level is very high now, so it's not surprising in a way, but it also makes it more fun, more fun matches, so there's positives and negatives,
As a viewer myself, it makes it more fun for me, like, regardless, Phenom jumping on the second player match. Team Aegis, who is facing Phenom? Valmaster pulling up. Valmaster, first question. Can I have your character and control scheme?
Elena and Leveles. You mean classic, yeah, sorry.
That's a Nova Blade, right? It's kind of nice. I like all these buttons sound very ASMR, right? They're actually really cool. Elena. Valmaster, you know what? That's perfect, because that's the question I wanted to ask you, right? We've seen you settle on Elena a lot lately. I know you and Chun-Li have a love and hate relationship in this game, Is Elena the one? Like, is it the character you really feel comfortable with? Because I've seen you mostly with her these days.
Yeah, I mostly play Elena. I don't play Chun-Li that much recently. I just play Elena and Kimberly sometimes.
Why Elena? What do you like so much about the character?
Just neutral character. I don't know. I always I was playing her in Street Fighter 4 as well, so it's just the kind of character I play.
All right, well, you found your pick. Phenom, Valmaster, you guys can be ready for the second player match. It's gonna be the first appearance of Elena in this Street Fighter League. Jammers, Shoryu Sengen, we're getting some Elena gaming.
Yeah, man, just like Damascus said, that's the character I've predominantly seen Valmaster on. I'm a massive fan of how he's been playing Elena, how comfortable and how fluid it is. So I'm actually really excited to see how this pans out. I think Cammy's a little bit tricky for the character. That's me personally.
Okay.
When I was playing Elena for all of 2 seconds. But
so you're the guy we need to talk to, Jammers. You know all the matchups.
Well, no, he stepped up to the plate here. Now, these guys, I can't remember if they played, because obviously we have Valmaster represent Aegis before, Aegis now, before he represented Team Mao. Can't remember if these guys played. I'd have to double check my notes. But Phenom coming in, again, part of the super soldiers, I like to call them. But he's here with the Cammy. He's got the Mai as well. We saw the Mai before, so he'll be alternating between the two. But
we were talking earlier in the back in production office, me, you, and F-Word, and we were saying how the second place probably has the least amount of pressure on them, even if first place loses. That the anchor can bring it to a bonus match. However, especially for a team like NIP that have such high, lofty expectations, and Phenom being the captain, there is a lot of pressure in this matchup now that they're down 1-0.
The thing is, the argument you and F-Word had was very strong. Like, probably the person with the least amount of pressure is position number 2, the supporting role. My thing is, it's a double-edged sword. Because, like you said, if you're for primary, the Vanguard player loses 10 points, you got to pick it up or try to pick it up. If you win, and it's like, okay, I got to follow suit, but I've got the confidence to follow suit, because if he's setting the pace, I want to like personally chase that.
Yeah.
So I think it goes either way. But like I think Damascus mentioned before, we haven't had a stalemate yet. We haven't had a tiebreaker, so we're still awaiting that. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, if you haven't been watching Valmaster in his World Warrior or even on the CFN replays, keep an eye on this Elena, man. I am thoroughly impressed by what he's been doing with the character. Hopefully he'll be able to. I think Pax has been. Shouts to Pax, by the way. He's been very like supportive of this button. Like, standing light kick from Elena is probably one of the best light kicks in the business. Just her movement in general. If you just pay attention to how Valmaster likes to walk back and where he likes to walk back as well, I think the frame advantage is good. Look, when we watch Dogura play in SFL Japan or in tournament, like, you can't help but feel, this is a specialist. You can't just pick up and play this character. You got to know what the hell you're doing with this character.
Yeah, I agree. And I think Elena, Elena's tool set does lend towards Valmaster's style of play. He's a very control type.
Yeah, they work in tandem.
Yeah, they do work in tandem. He likes control. That's why he was kind of with Chun-Li earlier on. But now Elena, you know, she's got some nasty spacing traps. She's got some disgusting, I think it's stand medium punch. Or standing medium punch. No, he throws out a stand medium punch, and if you block it, you're in range for your crouch medium kick target combo. And a lot of players don't realize that because it moves forward, so they try and walk back, and then they get their legs clipped into full extension. Phenom, however, you know, one of the top titans. We'll see if there's any knowledge check here between Valmaster and Phenom, but I would have thought that Phenom has done his homework, especially once the teams understood that Valmaster was playing. They must have gone like, right, we need to find out what's going on with this Helena character, right?
Yeah, I think one of her best things about her, one of her most advantageous strengths is the consistent Oki. When she knocks you down, you do one links roll, get the frame kills right and everything, you're good at it. It feels never ending. It feels endless. But she hasn't got an invincible level 1. It is an anti-air level 1, but it's not fully invincible. So she has to rely on EX scratch wheel to do the work. As Valmaster did say, if you don't have a DP, you might be having a long overnight shift. Isn't it?
Oh.
And Elena's character, where you have to really guess high-low behind these drive rushes, super important. Look at that little spacing, even though it's blocked. Scouts are up at the perfect rage. Yeah, in case they press the button.
That's another one, by the way.
Yeah, a nice check. Unfortunately, too far for the stand light kick to connect. Oh, nice whip punish, though, from Phenom, just out of range. Respected. Don't backdash anywhere, says Phenom. And now you've got the corner. Immediate jump out.
I think he just wanted to get out there.
That's fine. Yeah, you take that.
You see the way he's walking away? He's just very comfortable reassessing, readjusting his spacing there before he tries and commits to anything.
Nice drive reverse, and we saw that Valmaster Phenom got all of that work off of that whip punish, and now you're seeing the slow back kicks coming out from Elena. There it is into the low EP, the whiffed. I think it's crouch jab into overhead there.
Still some frames I saw from that overhead afterwards, and he's going to get a slide. You get one, and he's going to wake up with the super art one. Reset things into neutral here is Phenom, but
one touch either.
That's fine, because he's in burnout.
Oh, beautiful. Just a little step back after the two-tap. Did the drive rush stand like kick. Didn't get a counter hit because Phenom was being well disciplined, but unfortunately the throw tech happened, and Valmaster closes off that first round.
The thing is, good block on the dive kick there as well. One thing that really I like watching about Valmaster's Elena especially is it's annoyingly smooth. You watch him play and it's like, I can't catch this dude, but it's good. Here we go.
Oh, he's trying to run away. Escape options from Valmaster. He keeps on holding up forward or backdash. Finally decides to sit still, and Phenom was right there, ready with the throw. Pulled him out completely in this round, and this is horrible stuff for Valmaster. Beautiful stuff if you're Phenom. Equalizing the roundup. Yeah, a lot of backdashes or jump backs on wake up there, just giving Phenom free damage.
But I don't know if he's setting up a scratch wheel for later. So if he keeps on escaping, then Phenom wants to do a button on meaty, then he can commit to a super or EX scratch wheel. That is punishable, because that is negative for poorly spaced stand heavy kick.
Negative 4.
Right, reversal again. Interesting.
Seen that option a couple of times. Nice. Little dash in after walking back for so long from Valmaster. Big dive kick from Phenom. Gonna get the extension. Decides to sit still. Will Phenom go for lots of throws now? Ooh, drive reversal, nice.
It looked like Phenom wanted to do something pretty late.
Yeah.
That's why he got caught by that drive reversal from the looks of the animation anyway. Oh, forward again, he's done.
Beautiful. Phenom just giving Valmaster all the space in the world. Backing out, backing out, backing out. Valmaster trying to stand light kick to do a non-committal button, and just after the stand light kick whiff, Phenom walks behind, gets that crouching medium kick into drive rush to kill him off. Let's see what the players say.
When he does crouch light kick, drive rush, you can interrupt that with jab.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, in scramble situation, remember he will always take. He will not take the throw in a scramble situation.
Also, I've noticed he's doing like a lot of space normals into the back roll.